What's going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a lovely Monday. It's Monday, the 13th of June 2022. This live stream is going to be on my petition to save bus route 72, which currently runs between Hammersmith Bridge and North Side and East Acton Industrial Estate. Now, TfL are planning on withdrawing a lot of routes, including central London, mostly in central London, but also they're planning on either withdrawing routes in West London or altering / rerouting different routes in West London, Kensington kind of area, etc., etc. Now, I will put a link to the petition in the live chat replay thing of chat section. It's there now. I'm gonna pin it as well, just so you know it's easy for you to view it. Yeah, so my petition, as I said, is on saving Route 72, which is currently up to for withdrawal. Hello to West London bus enthusiast. I'm glad someone's watching my my live stream. So my proposal is for the 72 to run between Hammersmith and Roehampton Bessborough Road via the current 533, withdrawing the 533 and then making a new route called the 72X, the X72, which will run between East Acton Industrial Estate and Hammersmith or Hammersmith Bridge North Side. It will make it easier for passengers to commute between the north and south side of Hammersmith Bridge. If you saw the live stream I did on Saturday, I actually, ran through the whole history of the 72 and 533, which, was a bit boring. I mean, it was fascinating, but, most of it was just garage changes. So, yeah, if you want to look at the history, go to either that video or go onto London Buses Wiki Fandom, where they will have heaps of news about the bus routes. Now, the reason why I want to physically do this change with the 72 is because everyone at the moment thinks the 72 is pointless. And yes, at the moment, I do agree the 72 is a bit pointless. Not very pointless, because, I mean, you're lucky that there's a route from East Acton, West London, all the way to Hammersmith Bridge, also in West London, but, you can easily either transfer onto a 533, which will take you up to Castleknock, or you could walk over the bridge quite easily. What people fail to understand here is that the 72 has an interesting history, and most of that history comes into Roehampton being a place that the route actually served. Now, it was up until the 18th of May 2019, so 4 years and a bit ago, that the 72 got changed to run between Hammersmith Bridge, North Side and East Acton, before they obviously did East Acton to Roehampton via Hammersmith Bridge, Castleknock, Barnes, etc. Now, I want this change to go ahead. My proposals, yes, I know they're probably not beneficial for loads of people, but for me particularly, it was a nice connection to actually get from Hammersmith or Shepherd's Bush up to Barnes, because the 283 actually got withdrawn in 2016-2017 from Hammersmith and Barnes, so that link wasn't there from 2017 onwards, but with the 72 it was always there. So I do. It would be a shame for this route to get withdrawn, in my opinion. But then I know other people aren't gonna necessarily agree with me on certain things. But I feel like this change should happen because, as I say, most of the history of the 72 was it going to Roehampton, and it would be a total shame if the route got withdrawn. But so yeah, I do want people to go sign the petition. I've left a link in the replay, uh, in the chat replay, comment section, whatever you call it, um, to the petition. If you can't sign it, please at least share it with your mates or friends or whatever, and then see if we can get some. Because, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean this will happen. If the petition did blow up, for instance, at the moment it's only got like 17 supporters, so it's not brilliant, but oh well. If it was to blow up, the petition, well, it doesn't mean it will happen. It doesn't mean the 72 will go back to Roehampton. It doesn't mean the 72 will not serve East Acton anymore. It doesn't mean that. But I just hope for the best, because what's better, us not trying to save these bus routes and TfL just doing whatever they like, withdrawing the 72, withdrawing the 11, withdrawing the 14. You wouldn't want that. You would want to try your best to at least email TfL or keep on doing a petition or something, and then you may get somewhere. I mean, I've got high hopes for this. It doesn't mean this petition will blow up and will work, but if it works, then it works. But yeah, there are loads of routes that I'm actually quite horrified that TfL are actually planning on withdrawing. I do apologise for that ping of the phone going off. But oh well. The 12 Dulwich Library to Oxford Circus. That's a good route. Central London, a good connection from Dulwich all the way to Oxford Street. The 14 Russell Square to Putney Heath, a good connection in like the Knightsbridge area, Hyde Park, South Kensington. All the way up there. What's another route? Yeah, as the Ealing bus enthusiast says, all the routes getting withdrawn is a bad idea. Besides, 45, the 72, and the N72, in his opinion, obviously I don't want to judge that, because, I mean, yeah, most of what people are saying now, the 72 is pointless, and yes, I do agree with that. At the moment, my opinion is the 72 is pointless because, and there's a big because here, it goes from East Acton to Hammersmith to what it did before, but then the Hammersmith to Roehampton section isn't there, and just extending it to the bridge. What's the point in that? I mean, yeah, people can walk across the bridge. People can get a bus route across the bridge via Chiswick Bridge, but it just, the 72 is quite pointless at the moment, and it is slipping drastically. But if we want these routes to be saved, I would say the central London bus routes, Oxford Street, St Paul's, that kind of area, they'll definitely get the most views. They'll definitely get the most supporters, and that'll definitely get TfL's minds and shock that. And yeah, I don't think the central London routes will get withdrawn at this point, but then they can. And you know, but yeah, save the N11 exactly. The bad thing is, and there's a big bad thing, TfL are withdrawing all these routes, and what for? They say to save money. How on earth? This is what I'm not going to understand. How on earth are you saving money? I mean, you are, but the problem is you're withdrawing good bus routes. You're changing good bus routes. For instance, the N11, the 11. Where do they go? Liverpool Street, Fulham Broadway, Ealing Broadway. You know, the N11 I'm not so worried about because, I mean, even though that's kind of my area, Ealing, the N11 I'm not quite worried about because I barely use it. The 11, on the other hand, yeah, save that please, keep it. You know, most of these routes are very, very special. They're even planning on withdrawing the oldest unchanged bus route, Pimlico Hampstead Heath, the 24. Like, TfL, these are good memories, you know? And yeah, the N11 does have a nice variety. Ealing Broadway, Acton Town, that kind of area. But yeah, I do. The thing is, I can't agree with everything that people say, and to be honest, with other, like, with my subscribers, yeah, as you can see from the chat, they're saying withdraw this route, don't withdraw this route. On certain things, yeah, I can disagree on, but the thing is what my subscribers are pointing out and what I'm pointing out are true facts. You know, I'm saying keep the 72, but you know, withdraw it from East Acton to Hammersmith and then get it extended back to Roehampton via Castleknock and Barnes. They're saying we don't really like the 72, but you know, it would be a nice opportunity to see it go back to Roehampton. And I'm not gonna just sit here and just make TfL draw these lovely routes. Like, come on, who doesn't like the 11? Liverpool Street, Fulham Broadway. Who doesn't like the 14? Russell Square, Putney Heath. You know, some of these changes I see are absolutely pointless. I mean, yeah, they cut down money, but the problem is TfL need money. Man, TfL need money. They don't need to cut down bus routes. They need money. So, you know, they need to make a profit because, yeah, TfL are slipping drastically. That 72 change they did on the 18th of May 2019 to make it only run between East Acton and Hammersmith Bridge. Yeah, I could see a purpose then. But do I see a purpose now? No, I don't. I think TfL need to alter the Hammersmith Bridge bus routes, particularly the 72. If they can't do the 33, because that's one of the longest routes, if they can't do the 33, you know, do the 72. The 72 is a good bus route. Roehampton, that needs a bus route. I mean, even though you've got the 419, from Richmond to Roehampton via Barnes Bridge, Castleknock, all down there. You know, you still need to change bus routes. I mean, even now, if the 72 was to go back to Roehampton, you know, you'd still have to change bus routes. And yeah, it would be quite a pain. But as TfL say, you've got the hopper fare, 60-minute hopper fare thing. Yeah, to be honest, it's either 209 gets an extension, right? It's either that or they get or withdrawn. Because what they've done here is because of the bridge closure, yeah, exactly what the Ealing bus enthusiast is saying, or make it extended more southwest. Easy. What the TfL have done due to the bus closure? The 209 used to be I wouldn't say a happy route just because it was a bit short. Hammersmith to Mortlake via Hammersmith Bridge, literally in a straight line, just went down Barnes Red Lion, and then New Malden. Where's New Malden? Is that that's Kingston area, isn't it? That would be interesting. Right. Yeah, so as I was saying, it went down Barnes Red Lion, Barnes Bridge, and then on to Mortlake. Then it got cut back from Hammersmith to Castleknock, and then at the start of August, it got rerouted to Putney Bridge. No, that was before. That was before. Sorry, that when the bridge first when the bridge first shut, it got rerouted to Putney Bridge. Then in August, it got rerouted back to Castleknock, and then it got rerouted back to Castleknock. But then they made a new route called 378 Mortlake to Putney Bridge. Was that route really necessary? No. In my opinion, no. The 378 and the 209 at the moment, they're going downhill drastically. I'm sorry, but I don't think the 209 and 378 are good routes. That's just my opinion. If the 209 was to get extended, extend it to Hammersmith now via Chiswick Bridge. Please, do that. That's fine. That's also what I had in mind. I've thought of that for a while. Make the 378 go from Hammersmith to Mortlake via Putney, and then withdraw the 209. Yes, it would be probably quite a long distance, and it would probably be going all around the houses, but that would be a perfect link. South side to the north side, easy. I mean, yeah, it's 50-50 because yes, the 378 going from Hammersmith to Mortlake via Putney, yes, that's a good idea. Withdrawing the 209, kind of a good idea. But then, if you think of it, withdraw the 378, extend the 209 to Hammersmith, that is also quite good. Via the 533, extend it via the 533, it would be like a loop. So it would go Mortlake to Castleknock as normal, then it would follow that 419 Helen right section to Barnes Bridge again, and then go kind of that way to Chiswick Bridge, and then Hammersmith. I mean, the thing is that would be like quite a bit long-winded, because Castleknock, and then going back round, it is a bit, I don't know, it's not the best, but then I don't know what to think. But yeah, it's quite confusing. Yeah, so I mean, this is where a huge debate comes over the Hammersmith Bridge bus routes, because look, the 72 is a good bus route. I mean, well, not a good bus route at the moment, but it used to be a good bus route when it went over the bridge to Roehampton, right? That at the moment isn't possible. So if the 72 was to be extended back to Roehampton, yeah, fine, that would be good. Withdrawing the 533 kind of, but then the 533 would probably have to be introduced for more like short-term closures, and I don't know if TfL would agree with that. So you've got that. Then you've also got that Fulham Palace Road, as they're saying, like business, where the traffic is horrendous there. I've been down there. On a blooming rail replacement, Hammersmith to Putney. I literally had to get off like down Fulham Palace Road. I was on this rail replacement. I went down Fulham Palace Road. I had to get off like halfway, even less, and then have to basically walk down because the traffic was horrendous. And I was only going one stop. Hammersmith to Putney Bridge. Traffic horrendous. It was like a Saturday, I think, or a Sunday. But, I mean, the thing is, regardless of whatever they do to Hammersmith Bridge, the bus routes there, they've got to think of two things. One, the traffic down Chiswick Bridge, and two, the traffic down Fulham Palace Road. Because the 419 Hammersmith to Roehampton.
Tess and I are taking Auntie for a walk.
You just had to ruin my live stream.
Oh,
it's fine. Everyone knows my uncle. Right, so the 419 Richmond to Hammersmith via Putney. I generally don't know if that. I mean, let me think, because the 419. But then the thing is, right? Think of it. The logical suggestion. I've got a logical suggestion. I don't know if this would be possible, but right? So the 419 exits Richmond bus station. Then literally it's just straight until Mortlake Road, Clifford Avenue, where it turns off, and goes on to Barnes Bridge and then Castleknock. Right? My suggestion, it would be very, very short, but when it exits Richmond bus station, and then it would just continue straight. Yes, it would be very short, but I think it could work. I mean, it would be better than it going to Castleknock, in my opinion. Because at the moment, if the 419 was to go to Castleknock again, like it did before the bridge was shut, it wouldn't be able to get to the bridge unless to go round a long rerouted way. It's very confusing with all the Hammersmith Bridge bus routes at the moment. yeah, I think it's either that. Yeah, it would. I don't know. Because some of these, I don't know, because you don't want to make the bus routes too complicated. Like, you wouldn't want the 72, for instance, to terminate in Kingston via, I don't know, via Richmond or something. You know, that would be pointless because that wasn't the original 72 route. But if it was to go to Roehampton again, that would be the route. You know, you don't want the 209 to be extended to, I don't know, to go down I've no idea, Shepherd's Bush, because that would be pointless. That isn't on the 209 route. So, you know, you would want to possibly extend the bus routes or reroute the bus routes like in a good manner. But, you know, yeah, some, all right, see ya, a wild cerebral, enjoy. Um, so the 292 retail park, yeah, that, I don't know. I've got mixed opinions with all the Hammersmith Bridge bus routes, to be honest. But the main video and the main point of this live stream is to save the 72. And if you can't save it, I mean, not save it, if you can't share it, I mean, sign it, then share it. But yeah, I know I know TFL, I don't know what to really think, but yeah, so the petition's there, it's pinned on this live stream. It will also be in the comment section pinned, and if you want to sign it, please feel free and sign it. If you can't do that, please share it. It would be very much appreciated. We need to get TFL's attention one way or another. But yeah, so with that being said, we need to do all we can. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe. YouTube isn't really in this anymore. Just complain to TFL. Complain to TFL. Suggest to TFL suggestions. YouTube isn't in this anymore. Just, it's all TFL. Just down to TFL, right? So, two things you can do. Sign the petition or share it with a few of your friends. Email TFL and see what we can do. I know that was free, but oh well. See what we can do, because we need to do this. And yeah, so I will see you in the next one. Bear in mind that I may keep on doing these live streams just to get your views, to see what we say and everyone says. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.